Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for December 5th through the 11th, 2016. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath and to really align ourselves with our inner being and the source of great love that resides within you and that is surrounding you right now as we just tap into that universal connection and allow ourselves to let all of our struggles and our challenges, let that fade away and allow the picture of peace to become front and center. And comes, with that peace and that relaxation comes the information that is you've been seeking to allow your goals to and your dreams to manifest and to allow the abundance to become the experience that you seek. And so I'm just getting a sense from the angels right now about where they're showing me wings, and they keep writing safe, and there's something about something that I get a sense that there's something that you've been struggling with, and that they're showing me like a lamp, and this lamp kind of looks like an umbrella, which is my symbol for you're protected and safe, as well as it also kind of looks like a mushroom, but it gives me a sense of this Tiffany lamp shape, mushroom shape. um, so there's a feeling of a period of enlightenment, messages coming through, information. They're showing me even a mailbox, and so some of you may actually get something in the mail that you've been waiting for, that may actually sort of answer some of your concerns, may be fit somehow the puzzle, the pieces of the puzzle that you've needed, so that you get a sense of where you're going. And they're showing me a calf. And so this may relate to, as I'm sensing or feeling, it may relate to a job, it may relate to some kind of training, or an internship of something of this nature, that you've been waiting to hear about. And so they're just showing me the mailbox again, and so they just want you to know that they're aware of this. They also don't want you to be afraid. They're showing me the expansion of this sort of mushroom tree, which represents abundance for me. And they're showing me that this opportunity is just going to create a lot of expansion for you, a lot of, I feel like long term effects of abundance will come out of this. So I don't know if they keep inserting the word safe. So no matter what occurs here, just know that this is the right thing. This is the way it needs to happen in order for your life purpose to unfold. And I really get a sense as they keep writing the word life that this is about life purpose. And so many of you may be getting messages in other ways, where you may start to really connect in more deeply. So maybe something happens, or something that comes in the mail, or something that comes through, something you've been struggling with, there's a breakthrough, or that this situation, the challenge of the situation, helps you to sort of open up to the the information that they've been trying to get across to you, and maybe you were resisting it, um, afraid of the risks involved, or the challenges that you didn't maybe felt you were ready for. And so um, whatever information that comes through some kind of message, it could be mail or the email, or whatever form or way of it reaches you, this they're right. It's something that is going to just cause you to shift, and they don't want you to be afraid of this shift. And right now, they're indicating that you may tend to focus on lack and be looking at things all around you, so that you're getting into this negative criticism where you're sort of seeing maybe what lacks in you, or what's lacking in the things that you want around you, or the things that you don't have. And um, and that has been causing some kind of indecision, where you've just been straddling, um, and not really committing, or locking into something specific that you can sense in your heart. So this is the time for you to do that. Don't let something um, trip you into that. Okay, when you get this guidance from within to pursue something, you have to trust it, even if it doesn't make sense. You have to trust, and you have to know that the universe has your back. Okay, that the universe, and they're writing trust. The universe trusts you. So and so what that indicates to me is that you may be afraid of something that you're lack some capability, or a skill, and the universe trusts you. The universe trusts that you know what to do. The universe, they're showing me the third eye. They trust your compassion. They trust your passion as well. And so this is about you just alleviating that inner criticism, and trusting yourself, trusting that you know what you want, even though the criticism that's blocking you is that it seems illogical, and you can't see how you're going to get from here to there. But um, the thing about it is that you have to start where you are. Don't worry about how to get from point A to point B, or point A to point Z, if it even feels like that to you. Just start with all the information at the place where you're standing, which would be A, you see, and begin working with the tools and the resources that you have at point A. And when you start to open the gifts that are in point A, then you'll discover the other steps, or the other letters, B, C, D, within the gifts that are there. So if you don't open them up, if you don't open the gifts, meaning the opportunities, the insights that you're getting, or your gut feelings, or this passion that is so strong within you, that has all the abundance in it. If you don't open that package of abundance up, meaning act on, take action, or review, or just share, it depends on how you're guided. If you don't open that up, you won't find the next step. And so this is an intuitive journey that they're telling me right now. You're learning to follow your intuition. You learn to follow your higher self, instead of following your fears, listening to lack, the voice of lack within you, causing you to feel hesitant. This reaction is what they're trying to shift within you, which we're all shifting away from, is reacting to our fear, reacting to the voice of fear within us, that's always sort of showing us what we're lacking, or what's lacking in what our plans, what's missing. And right now, it's about not worrying about what's not there, but focusing on what is there, what you do have the opportunity to where you have the opportunity to begin to explore possibilities or options. They want you to see that you have that available to you now. So let's see where this is going for you right now. And so they want you to focus on what you love. And they're writing this out big and clear in a window. And a window it represents opportunity. They're showing me information they're showing me an open book, and then it turned into a scroll. And so what they're indicating is that the what you love, okay, by focusing on what you love, that's the biggest piece of the answer that you're seeking. And for those of you who are saying, who am I or what am I supposed to be doing right now? It's the biggest piece about your life purpose is in doing what you love or focusing on what you love. And that scroll, turn it into like a scroll, like reminds me of something of a document or a sort of a degree or a certification, like a certificate saying, here I have these skills. They're saying that's your gifts are your career goals, is what they're saying. And so they want you to get rid of all the ifs and all the questions about this. Let that go and accept this picture. You see it, you feel it, you know it. So accept it in your heart. And as soon as you do, you're going to feel so connected. And they're giving me an indication of the Ascended Masters who are helping you and working with you to have your dreams and to fulfill the visions that you have in your heart. It's that you're at this point in time where the information and the how you want to express yourself and how you wish to be is flowing through you so easily and readily into your experience. It's just a matter of you embracing it, embracing the opportunity, the possibilities, instead of the lack of things that you want. It's like you're seeing the glass half full or half empty, more is what they're trying to say here, instead of half full. Yeah, you may not have the whole, everything may not be there, but you have something to begin with. And it's what you have, you always need. And what you need, the more that you're looking for, is not what you need right now to begin. Because what you're looking for, what you're expecting, is probably a limitation to what is available to you. And it's sort of the relationship is that, so you want to just go with what is there and let them reveal to you how much more. They're seeking to augment. I'm seeing the word augment. They're seeking to increase your hopes, your expectations. And so they're presenting you what you need, and based on what you are allowing yourself to see or recognize or embrace, that is to say, what you love. And from there, once you embrace what you love, they give you what you need in that moment. And then as you begin, they increase it beyond what you would have expected. So don't limit by saying, I don't have this part yet, because that may not be all that there are more parts available to you than the part that you think that would complete the whole of your experience. Best way to say that. Okay? All right, so let's take a look. Ooh, and it got really bright with the sun here. So let me just take a moment to see if we can, okay, fix that. All right, and all right, let's take a look at the card for the theme of the week, the Archangel Oracle card. All right, so, interesting. So this is the Archangel Jophiel, and the card says, clear your space. So get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. So this is possibly Archangel Jophiel is indicating, I get a sense about clearing, not just clearing your space, but just clearing things out of your way, okay? So you may have placed some things, some expectations or perspectives that you need to just clear, beliefs that you need to clear. They're giving you signs and they're bringing you information, but you're not seeing it because your mind is cluttered. Okay, there's some things that they're indicating that are weighing you down, some things that are on your shoulders, and the heaviness, the gloominess of these things, that they lower your vibration, your frequency, and where you're wanting the information to come from is coming from a brighter place. They're writing out the word bright here, and so you have to allow yourself to be really open to in your expectations, more flexible. So and you got to clear out these things in your path, in your vision, in your thoughts that are sort of negative and creating doubts within you. So as you start to trust and you commit and know that you're safe and you start to trust, this starts to brighten up. This picture starts to brighten up for you, and you start to see it, like they're showing me that scroll again. So that lack mentality will just sort of fade away, and you'll see how much you'll see your full abilities shining through more readily for you in a very rewarding way. So they're also indicating that that you may need more time in this week to meditate. They're showing me a very thin trunk of the tree, which means, I mean, it's like thread thin. So this is indicating to me that your connection, because that's what the trunk represents to me, that you need to spend some time, that you've been distracted or worried about money, or worried about some things maybe coming up for the holidays, and a lot of planning and worrying about how you're going to make everything work, and that what this is doing is that you're not spending enough time or not saving enough time for yourself, and it's causing you to feel like you don't have enough time. So it's creating this energy, it's heightening the energy of lack within you, is what they're writing out. And so you're not being in a place of receptivity for the enlightenment that you've been seeking around certain things, or answers that you've been seeking. Some of you are just feeling sort of tripping, I'm hearing, tripping up on not feeling connected, and feeling like things are just sort of up in the air, and like you just don't feel like you're grounded as much. And so they're imploring you to make room. Okay, this is what Archangel Jophiel, her name means the beauty of God, and so she can help you to sort of beautify your thoughts and bring you back to that place of harmony, help you find that comfortable feeling within yourself, to just feel more relaxed, and sort of find that Zen sort of space. So in this week, be sure to really give yourself some time and pay attention to the things that you need, and where you're being guided. Even though you have all these things on your agenda, give more emphasis to the things on your soul's agenda. Give it priority. All right, let's take a look at the card. We'll just put this card up here. And let's just take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. All right, and we have the Queen of Raphael. So that makes so much sense. As this is a card, this is the Queen of Cups traditionally, where when this card comes up, this means that you're just, you have a huge heart, and you love, helping others and making sure that everybody else is feeling loved and nurtured and cared for, but you tend to do this too much, to the extent of neglecting your own needs and your own emotional fulfillment. And so this card is indicating They're showing me right now that you're carrying too many things. Okay, like you got I don't know what this is. They're showing me, but that this person's carrying, but it's like you're carrying too much. You have a passion, a desire to help so many people and to do so many great things, but it's time for yours. They're saying, and it's like a bit much. You don't want to when you if in this week, at the beginning of the week, if you're feeling like you're a little got too much going on your plate, okay, then drop the other stuff. Here, clear the clutter, right? Like you shouldn't have everybody else's priorities as yours. So clear that stuff either way, and just do what's yours, what's meaningful to you, and as the Queen of Raphael, what's close to your heart. So you need to focus on what's really meaningful and close to your heart this week. I'm hearing from them that this is a week for you to really. There's some things that are priority for you, and this is the week for you to get them done. This is the best. The energy is most fluent in this week for you. So there's a lot of affluence in this week. So clear your schedule, okay, and make time for things that are important in your own personal schedule, not having all these extra things, other people, and they're running errands for them or helping them to solve this, and even talking about appointments. Some of you may have schedules and parts of your appointments in your schedule this week that has to do with taking somebody else to an appointment and helping them keep up with their schedule. Okay, so you may need to cancel that or get somebody else to do it. Okay, so let's take a look at, and of course, this card says a love of family, a home and family. So you may be doing some things for your home and your family, but this is a week that there's some specific things that you need to do. I know that's going to be hard for those of us who are like the Queen of Raphael, the Queen of Cups, where we see our family as our priority. But you do have your soul is individual, and in this way, in the sense that there's things for you, and this is a time to get them done. And you're going to see the writing of the word synchronicity, so there's going to be some synchronized events that will occur that specifically for you, and so they don't want you to ignore them and push them to the side. Okay, all right. Opportunities of abundance is what they're showing me in this week. All right, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. And we have here the Knight of Michael, which is the Knight of Swords. And so this card says time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So something in the middle of the week is going to come up for you, wherein some things are going to, first thought is that they're giving me is about this prioritizing things for you, that things are going to just move very quickly and all of a sudden. And what this really means is that what I'm hearing is that something's going to need your immediate attention. Something for you is going to need your immediate attention in the middle of the week. Okay, and this also may involve someone coming into your space, into your life. I get this sense because they're showing me, this, I see drawings like in cartoons, but they're showing me this person with like a triangle head. And the triangles or pyramids represent manifestations for me of something that's underway. And so what I'm getting about this person, who may be this very sharp, quick-witted person, knight, may have some ideas to help you to really either work through some challenges that was blocking your manifestation. So some form of help, whether it's a literal person, some form of help is going to come in that's going to help you to solve some problems and some blocks that you've been having, and something that you've been working on personally for yourself. And that's why you want to make time in this week for how that information comes through. And so they're indicating here with that this may come through a person who is, you're going to need to make time for this. And this person or this situation just may come up very quickly, and you're going to have to make a decision. And, it may mean dropping what you're doing or making apologies and saying, okay, I just have this to come up quickly. I need to put this off until like a little bit later, or can you work it out? I get the feeling that you need to make this a priority. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. Ah, and we have the Six of Michael. And we've been having a lot of the Michael cards come up in the daily card messages as well. So this is, first of all, this is saying some kind of relief comes at the end of the week and for the weekend for you. So, the priority needs to be at the beginning of the week, even though it may be a little stressful. You may conflict with commitments that you have with your loved ones or friends or family, but it's going to be imperative. But things will calm down at the end of the week once you focus. And I get the sense they're telling me you'll be able to make up the time that you had to. That was interrupted in the beginning of the week, you'll be able to make it up at the end of the week. So for those of you who find this very difficult to do, you'll be able to make up things at the end of the week is what they first want you to understand. There also, it says the light at the end of the tunnel, breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So something, you'll have this space, you'll have more space at the end of the week. And your mind will be in a much better place to deal with some of the things that you had on your plate before. If you take care of this, if you don't, your heart is going to keep ringing, sort of making a kind of calling you out, so to speak, to take care of this, and you just won't seem like you have any time because you're being pulled in two different ways in two different areas. And so you need to make that priority at the beginning of the week, and then you'll have all the time and energy that you need at the end of the week. Let me just tune in and see if there's anything else about this card. And they're giving me an indication too, something with family, and maybe this is a message to parents here. And what they're showing me is there's a new symbol I've been seeing recently with the throat chakra in the back and the front, showing me both sides and their balance. And so there is something in terms of your family and as a parent, so relationship with your kids, something is going to open, and I get this sense that you're going to be, because the back chakra is about how you see yourself and the front chakra is how you show yourself to the world. But I'm finding that this is the balance of them, is that how you see yourself and how you show yourself to the world, they're going to come into a place of alignment and integrity. And so that there's some possibility of how you begin to communicate as a parent, where they will see you as you see yourself, and vice versa. And so something's going to open up, something's going to break, a relief here. If this is to some of you who are having some issues in terms of parenting. So something's going to come through that's going to be very positive for the weekend. Let's take a look at the card from the bottom of the deck that I already pulled. Okay, and this is a great card, the Lover's card. And what I'm hearing right now is the word harmony as I place this card down. So basically, in the bottom line for this week is that things are going to find this place of alignment. Things are going to come into a place of harmony. So don't worry. So the thing is, follow your heart. Okay? So that's the big message of this card. Follow your heart, make choices from your heart. And as you do this, and this is what they were saying in the beginning talk, as you do this, everything comes into balance for you. Everything works out beautifully. Health, in terms of healthy relationships, you having a more healthy relationship with yourself and your obligations, everything just comes into this healthy position. And so we have here 2 Archangel Raphael cards. So also, work with Archangel Raphael this week in terms of asking him to be with those you love, where you're struggling in your relationships with someone, or to help you to hear your own heart, especially around your life purpose, especially if it has to do with being a healer or a spiritual teacher, an advisor. If you're making travel arrangements or something, you can ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this as well. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and thank you all for joining us here again this week. Thank you for your comments. Enjoy reading them, and I thank you for all of you who like the channel and who have subscribed. If you haven't done so, please do that. Please subscribe and like the channel. If you do, also join us on my Facebook fan page, where I do the daily card messages Monday through Friday, which we go into more depth, and it's always very healing and what comes through those card messages. So you haven't done that, go to that page, and if you haven't liked it, do that too as well, so that you can be linked to the feed, and you'll see when the messages come out, the card messages come out right away. If you haven't had an angel reading with me and you've been guided to do so, then you can go to my webpage, theangelschool.com, which you can find in the description link below here, and click on that. It'll take you to that page where you can see the different arrangements that may work for you. If you're looking to expand your own intuition, and you're looking to kind of do some kind of training with me on how to do angel readings, you can look on my page too, under the Divine Roadmap series there, about 10 sessions. And if you get all 10, it's discounted for one session free. Also, you can find the description link below for my fan page for the Angel School, where we do the daily card messages. And also, you can follow us on Twitter. You can find that description link below as well. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 12 to ending at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just be aware of that if you're trying to schedule a session or something with me. So have a beautiful week, and always be true to your heart. And may God bless you.